I have two questions that will reveal a lot about what goes on in your mind that you might not be aware of. First question: would you like to see the world be a happier place? You probably answered yes, right? Most people do. Most people want the world to be a happier place. Now we know you're a good person. Most people are good people. Remember that during the day. You know, if some old lady trips in the shopping center and spills her bags, everyone's going to run and help her. We're all good people. We just have tough moments. Now, the second question, leading to that from the first one, is a little tougher. Because we can't change the world, so to speak, but we can change ourselves. So let me ask you, what daily routine do you follow to be a happier person every day? Now, if you paused, probably you have none, and I'm not trying to make you feel bad about that, but I just want to bring that to your attention because it's crazy to think we'll spend 8 hours working to pay for our lives, or spend an hour at the gym to stay in shape, but most people don't do anything to put themselves in a clear state of mind to enjoy their lives more. Now, I'm not saying this like it's a chore, right? Like, you've been a bad boy, go clean your room. What I'm saying is to be happier, you got to clear up this clutter, right? This room that you got to clean. If you're listening to this while you're driving, I'm pointing to my head, right? The room being your mind, right? You got to clear up this clutter. If you could clear the clutter, you can operate in your room all day comfortably and happy. Now, there's a very simple routine, call it a ritual, a plan, whatever it is. The consistency of it allows you to be so much happier, I promise. Okay, works like this. 15-minute ritual every day. Wake up in the morning, first 5 minutes, just write down what's bothering you. Don't type it, no electronic, use a pen and paper. It's different muscles, it operates and remembers in your brain differently, I promise. Use a pen and paper. Write down 5 things that are bothering you. Now, maybe more than 5 things are bothering you. That's okay. Just do 5. Just do 5 each day. Write down something that's bothering you. I'm arguing with my girlfriend. I wish I had more money. Whatever it is. Okay, once you write it down, take a look and see, is it something you can change or something you can't change? If it's something in the past you can't change, I wish I bought Bitcoin at $1. It still haunts me. I could have had $10 million. You can't. You can't change it. Right next to that, I can't change that, so it won't occupy my day. Take the emotion out of it, okay? So this way, next time when that thought runs around in your mind, you told yourself in pen and paper, oh yeah, I can't change that. It won't occupy my mind today. Now, of these 5 things, maybe some of them you can change. Man, I really got to get in better shape. Right next to that, I am in the action of addressing that issue. It sounds like fancy, like a business thing, and that's the point. We're taking the emotion out of it. So now it's up to you, whatever that thing is. I don't know what your problems are, what's bugging you in your head. But if it's, I got to get in better shape, well, it's on you to eat healthy that day. I'm sure there's other videos for that. I'm just giving you a plan how to be happier by separating what clutters your mind and distracts you all day, causing anxiety and depression, what you could do about it, things you can't do about it. Now, after you do those 5 things, shouldn't take too long, then do 5 things you're grateful for. Simple gratitude list. Doesn't have to be complicated. I have a roof over my head. I have my health. Man, I love my dog. I have the greatest dog in the world. Very simple, because it just allows you to look at very simply some things you do have. Now, last, I want you to, for only 5 minutes, meditate. If you've heard this before, you got to try it. It's not woo-woo, complicated, nothing. Just, it's an exercise that forces you to focus. It gets you used to quieting your mind. What do you think anxiety is? All day long, you're thinking, oh, I got to call that guy about that thing, and oh, my mom never loved me, and oh, my taxes are due. And bro, sister, whatever gender, please, 5 minutes of very simple, I'll tell you how to do it. I'll tell you how to meditate. Think of something very simple. Don't try and think of nothing. That's too hard, because the whole point is just focusing on what's in front of you. I imagine that the tundra. It's just a cold, white, empty place. I don't hear anything. Maybe a gentle breeze. It's cold, not freezing. It's like good air conditioning. And I just picture myself on the tundra. No noise, no distractions. It's all white. Just set an alarm for 5 minutes. Just make it something really simple. Picture something simple where anytime a thought starts to come into your mind, say, no, I'm just thinking about the tundra or whatever it is for you for 5 minutes. Now, this should all be done probably in 15 minutes. It's like a 15-minute ritual. Throughout the day, when something starts to bother you, you're like, oh, yeah, I got to make sure I eat healthy. Or, oh, no, wait. I can't change my mom not loving me 37 years ago. I'm going to let that go for now. And oh, yeah, that's right. I do have the greatest dog in the world. You're remembering your gratitude list. And look, if during the day you find yourself a little stressed, how about you set your alarm? We all got a phone with an alarm on it. Every hour, take 1 minute. If you're at work, say you got to pee. 1 minute. Just breathe in deep through your nose. Remember that tundra. Remember your gratitude list. And now, all that noise, all that clutter, all that anger and confusion, you're just sorting everything out. This ain't complicated. It's a habit and it's consistency. I have done this. I have taught this and worked with people from all walks of life. I mean, I live in Hollywood. This sounds like a flex, right? I'm not trying to impress anyone. So I know a lot of very successful, famous people that you've seen on TV and the movies. I do this with them, and I'm not saying that to impress you. I just point that out just because people who are impressed, I hope you try this routine because that impresses you. I'll tell the editor guy to put it on a thumbnail. If more people listen and find happiness, great. But my point is, people from any walks of life, if you have nothing going on, this allows you to get in action. If you're an enormously successful person with tons of things going on and you're racing from your job to this to that, this allows you to quiet your mind and be happier. So please, just try this. It costs nothing. You're worth 15 minutes a day. Please, do this. Let me know how it works for you.